There is no doubt that AI has grown exponentially and we have seen a lot of changes in a very short amount of time. But with so many different models and even more being created every single day, how are you meant to know which is the best for you? So I did some research and came up with a list of 12 different AI models that I will be ranking against 4 different tiers. Let's get started. Fathom is an AI note taker that automatically connects to your online meetings. You download directly from the website and it will automatically show up in Google Meets, Teams, Zoom, and more. Fathom does show up as a meeting participant and can be seen by everybody else in the meeting. After you hang up, you can find your meeting summary and transcription and even ask Fathom specific questions about the meeting. So I just finished a meeting with a client and Fathom has kind of perfectly summarised the entire meeting. Even some things that I struggled to hear because there was some interference, it's picked up on and written down. So I was very impressed. Okay, so Fathom, I'm probably gonna put it here. Yeah, that feels right. And if you're looking for a more subtle alternative, then definitely go with Granola AI. It does not show up in meetings and does the exact same thing. Granola, because it can't be seen, I'm gonna use it again. With Opus AI, you paste in your videos and it automatically repurposes long form content into short form. Results can definitely vary, but captions are always very accurate, and in some videos it resizes elements so that they better fit the dimensions. I was really impressed with Opus and how quick it worked as well. I can see this definitely being like really productive, especially as it grows as a platform, and I think it can really save time and be efficient for content creators and marketers. I personally wasn't really bothered about using any of the videos that it produced, but I just think that's because the YouTube video that I put into it wasn't really fit for short form content in the first place. At this stage, I wasn't too impressed with the content it produced and wouldn't have used the clips. So I'm gonna go liked it but wouldn't use again, for now. Midjourney is one of, if not the best AI photo generator on the market. And after browsing Reddit, I can see why it is. To get my bearings, I created a random piece of art and it was so quick. I played around a few more times and was just so shocked at not only the speed, but the insane detail of each image. However, in order to get the best results, you have to be insanely specific with your prompts. Midjourney is cool, I just don't know personally what I would use it for, but I guess it's a helpful tool to have knowledge of. I was so excited to try VO3, and rightly so. It was kind of hard to get my hands on and actually gain access, but once I did, I gave it a prompt and it worked pretty quickly. Whilst it didn't fully follow the prompt, it was undisputably impressive, and that wasn't even the cool part. The sound of this airplane going past is literally moving across my laptop. Just sit and listen to this. I think VO3 is like clearly very impressive and has the potential to do a lot, but I really just want to put emphasis on the fact that I don't really support the notion of this replacing real jobs. As someone who enjoys cinematography myself and it is part of my business, I don't really enjoy the idea that in years to come, social media, film, TV has the potential to be replaced either partially or fully by AI. I think it's a great supporting role, but I don't believe it should fully replace people that have worked so hard to get where they are in the industry. I definitely think it could be helpful, but I don't want to use it loads. Taplio is a LinkedIn content assistant, which is weirdly expensive, and you literally cannot do anything without paying for a very randomly expensive plan. So I went for the free trial, and that opened doors such as content designing, which I can do for free on Canva, and prospect databasing, which I can do on a much wider scale on Apollo or Instantly. There are a lot of features that are coming soon, so maybe I've just caught it at a bad time, but I really would not recommend this. Maybe I'm missing something, but Taplio just didn't do anything for me. Like, honestly, I did not see the point of it, sorry. It's going down here. ElevenLabs is an AI voice generator. You can choose from a massive library or you can create your own. You simply type in what you want to say, and then the newest model gives you 2 different options.
Subscribe to Jamie to watch more incredible, spectacular, entertaining videos such as this one.
Make sure you like this video. Wait, am I a real person?
I think ElevenLabs has the potential to help so many different people in so many different ways. Personally for me, I've used it as a voiceover and like a narrator for different videos, and it has been really helpful. It's quick, it's easy, and it's adaptable, and it's definitely a good tool to have for creators and marketers. ElevenLabs I have used, I love it. I probably will use it again for another project in the future. Apollo is a prospecting database and also used for email outreach. It has a relatively lengthy onboarding process, which I personally liked because I knew that the result would be really personalised for my business and myself. What I thought was really cool is that it crawled my website and was able to create a profile without me having to press more than a button. It was very easy to set up automated emails, and then obviously the very popular database, of which they apparently have 275 million contacts. I think Apollo has the potential to be really effective, but I do think it takes time to learn and use it correctly. If you don't know a lot about the automation process, then you can't set it up as effectively as someone who does. And I know that now there are a lot of cheaper options on the market that people use in conjunction with other platforms in order to create a full system. I feel like it's cool, and if someone has knowledge of it or really needs it for their business, it could be helpful, but I don't see myself at this stage wanting to learn that process. So right now, I liked it and thought it was cool, but I'm not planning to use it. Instantly is another prospecting database, but I did find that it was more user-friendly than Apollo. Instantly also crawled my website in order to give me a really detailed business profile. With their AI search, you can get a really refined list of different people, and whilst you had to pay for contact details, their LinkedIn profiles were free to access. From an initial glance, Instantly kind of seems exactly like Apollo, but this is what I was talking about in terms of using things in conjunction with each other, because a lot of people say that prospecting and getting leads is great on Apollo, but then actually doing the email outreach is great on Instantly. So there is normally that funnel through the 2 platforms. Probably the same as Apollo for Instantly. At this stage, I think it's cool, but I wouldn't personally be that interested in using it. Gamma AI makes gorgeous presentations. You simply paste your content into the text box, customize the style and layout of your presentation, select what type of images you'd like, and then you generate it. Now I'm showing you in real time how quick this process really was and how much detail is packed into this presentation. In under 30 seconds, I had the most gorgeous presentation, ready to export literally with 1 click. You can also create a personalised theme using your brand colours and logo. And somehow you can do this for free. You get 400 credits when you sign up, which is enough for 10 presentations. I am like genuinely blown away. So easy, so quick, and really accurate as well. And you can edit directly into the web app as well. I'm genuinely really impressed. I think this might actually be my favourite of all of the ones I've tried today. Gamma honestly blew me away. So honestly, I think it might have to go number 1. It might have to go number 1 because I will definitely be using it again. It was insane. Jasper is a great marketing tool as it creates copy for all different uses. It gets to know your brand voice, and then there's loads of apps to choose from writing a blog post to creating an image. So first I went with the blog writing app, and despite thinking it was still 2024 and not knowing how to capitalise, it actually produced quite a strong post. Next I tried the video script, and admittedly it actually inspired the clip at the start of this video. I don't know how I feel about the very cliche ending though. Considering the price, I didn't really understand what Jasper could do that a normal chatbot couldn't, but maybe I'm just missing something. Jasper was cool, but I feel like I would just use ChatGPT. So like I'll keep it in the back of my mind for future, but I feel like I will forget about it. So maybe it should go here. No, I think it belongs there. LegalGPT is a custom GPT from ChatGPT that you can use for all legal matters. Even though it didn't work at first, it did produce a pretty solid terms and conditions. However, I would never let this constitute for actual legal advice. It's probably just more helpful for the small things. LegalGPT, I also didn't really see a difference between that and just normal ChatGPT. So it's cool, but I don't think I'd really use that again. So there we go, that is my rating for all of the AI tools that I tested today. There are loads more, but those are just the ones that I came across and wanted to try for this video. I guess there's nothing else left for me to say today apart from let me know in the comments if I was too harsh on LegalGPT or if I missed your favourite tool. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more no fluff reviews.